Okay, some of my students were telling me that they had a lot of trouble with this problem that we're looking at. This is an algebraic expression, and what we need to do with this algebraic expression is to write it another way. That's what we're focusing on. We're not focusing on how to simplify it or anything like that. We just want to write this another way. And the reason we're wanting to write another way is because we want to demonstrate what we know about the distributive property of multiplication. Now, with this expression that we have, it says 18k squared m plus 21. Now, with this problem, what you would have to do to write it another way is to take out from it the greatest common factor. So when I look at 18k squared m and a 21, my number sense tells me that the greatest common factor that they have in common would be 3. It would be 3. And the way I would write that would be like this. I put my greatest common factor 3 right here, and in parentheses I'm going to write down how many groups of 3, or what I have to multiply by 3 to get these two terms. So, what am I going to multiply by 3 to get 18k squared m? So when I look at that, I've got some students with their hands up. Okay, we'll take a little bit of student input. Kiara, what do you think?
6.
Yeah, so we multiply 3 by 6, we're going to get 18. Now, I said we multiply 3 by 6, we get 18. What are we going to have to multiply by 3 to get the k squared m? In order for us to get 18k squared m, we're going to have to say 3 times 6k squared m. So now, just to prove it, if I were to say 3 times 6k squared m, I'm going to get 18k squared m. See that? Okay, now I need to figure out what do I multiply by 3 to get 21. All right, Kyrell, what are we going to do?
So, multiply 21. 3 by 7 to get 21.
Yeah, so I'll put 7 right here. So 3 times 7 is 21. So here are 2 ways to write the same problem. I mean, I can go ahead and move that down. So the distributive property of multiplication tells me that I can multiply 6k squared m by 3 and get 18k squared m. I can multiply 7 by 3 and get 21. So that represents, or that illustrates how the distributive property of multiplication helps us write an algebraic expression 2 different ways. Now children, the math practice that I used here was, I used what I know about the distributive property of multiplication to do that, but there was also number 7 in play here, whereby I looked at the structure of the problem and thought about how I could write it a different way. So there you go. Those are my 2 math practices I used when I worked on that. And I showed you my process. I showed you my answer. What grade do you think I should get?
100.
Yeah, I hit all the points on our rubric, so that would be 100. Thank you.